Hello my little pipsqueaks. Well, it's December the 1st, 2019 and time for my third Advent video today. My first video was uploaded at 7 AM. That's on my main channel, iBasic. And then I've just uploaded, I think it went out at 1 PM, my first Happy Socks Advent video. Well, that's an extra one because I wasn't expecting to do a Happy Socks Advent video this year. I did one last year and I thought, well, you won't want to see it again, but Happy Sock Company sent me the latest Advent calendar, so I'll be unboxing all of those socks. So you've seen the first one if you watch that, and 23 more pairs of socks to come, and there may be some guest appearances by some models if I can persuade them. So that's the Happy Sock. But what I did intend, before Happy Socks came along, to do different set of Advent videos, and I thought I'm not just going to buy a chocolate Advent calendar, open that up, eat the chocolate and say goodbye. No, that's not the way I do things. So I've got 5 different Advent calendars to unbox in this video. Well, I'm going to show you what's behind door number 1. I do have a chocolate one though. Saying that, this is a Hotel Chocolat, Hotel Chocolate, Chocolat, the Advent calendar. This is dark, of course, and naturally it is vegan, because if you didn't know, I am from the planet vegan. So I will be opening the first of chocolate and consuming that in this video. Isn't that exciting? But that's a bit boring, isn't it? So let's see what else we've got. Well, for those young at heart folk or people who've never grown up, which includes me, I've got a Lego one. This is a Lego City Advent calendar and the item number is 60235. It's got 24 different pieces, all sort of winter / Christmassy themed, and it's suitable for 5+, so I'm okay. So we can see, well, it goes this way, look. This is the way I'll be showing you. It's a nice little Christmassy scene. There's looks like a frozen pond, is that, where they can skate on. So there are 24 windows here, and behind each window a little Lego gift. So that will be opened. This one I just thought would be interesting, especially for any viewers who are outside the United Kingdom. This is the British Isles at Christmas Advent Tour of the British Isles Advent Calendar. And this has 24 different locations all around Britain, Scotland, possibly Northern Ireland, I'm not sure. But each day I'll be pinning one of these tags into the slot, slotting it in rather than pinning, slotting it in to the slot and giving you a fact about that part of the country. So it might be, you know, it's educational as well. So I thought that would be of interest to some of you. So there's that one, that's 3, 2 more to go. This one, a little bit boring, but it's another type of Advent calendar. I haven't even opened this one yet. This is a Yankee Candle Advent calendar, and this contains 24 different candles, and it also has a votive holder. It's 24 different votives in this, I think. Different fragrances, all with a sort of a Christmassy winter theme. So I'll be lighting the first one of those in this video. Obviously subsequent Advent videos in this series will be a bit quicker because I won't have to introduce you to all the Advent calendars. And the final one, and again it could be for children or for big boys or big girls, or a big girl's blouse like me. This, ta-da! Look at that! Yes, you can build your own amazing radio controlled helicopter in 24 easy stages. I can't wait. So that's what's coming up. This is a, yeah, oh look, it opens, hang on. Beep. Look at that. Whoa. I'm a big child. Now I've seen some reviews of this, and people have complained that they opened it and they weren't individually wrapped. They'd opened it wrong. That's the trouble. You have to open these in a certain way in order to get to each individual bit. Anyway, I'll be checking I'm doing it correctly. So don't open it at the end if you get one of these, because you won't get the bits out you need to get out. But anyway, this has everything you need. I think it's got batteries, it's got the remote control and everything. So on Christmas Eve, when that's assembled, we'll take it for a flight if it works. Right, let's start opening all these advent calendars. Okay, let's have the first chocolate. It does smell very nice, I must say. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate, and I'll be quite happy just to eat one piece today. I'm not going to open all the windows like a lot of people do when receiving an advent calendar full of chocolate. Here's number one. A bit hard to see with the light, I'm sorry. Can we get it? I'm going to have to put my hand in the way. Try and get it out. One tip for you, actually. One tip. If you do all your grocery shopping online, or the majority of it, do not order a shed load of advent calendars on the 30th of November, or even really the last week in November, because you'll find that most supermarkets sell out and you won't get what you want. So get them in early November. It says something here. What does it say? Let the chocolate countdown begin. So, ooh, there we go. Look, everybody. What is it? It's either a snowman or a Father Christmas. I'm not really sure. I don't suppose it matters what shape it goes in. We all know the shape it'll be when it comes out the other end. That was a bit greedy of me. I should have nibbled away daintily. Maybe bitten the head off first. Well, there we go. It's dark chocolate. It's a nice quality dark chocolate. Made in the United Kingdom. Well, yes. What can I say about that? There we go. That's the first one out of this calendar. I'll be eating the other one tomorrow. Well, another one. But that's my chocolate fix for today. Right, let's have a look at the Lego next. Well, here's the Lego Advent Calendar. So let's find window number one. Here it is. So let's reveal what's behind window number one. That's a bit easier to open. Well, we've got a bag of plastic parts. Is there no instructions? How on earth am I going to know how to assemble that? Well, looking at the pictures on the box, I think this is some sort of a snow plough. But I didn't really think that I would need to know how to assemble it. Well, there's some wheels. They're wheels for sure. That's a steering wheel. And we've got 4 probably axles. And that black piece is the plough part of the snow plough, and that fits on there. And oh dear. Well, what I'm going to have to do is study the picture, unless there are some instructions, but then I suppose that would spoil it. Let me just check. I'll put my finger in the hole. No, there's no instructions in there, so I just have to work out how to assemble it all on my own. And here's the completed model. Boom, 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 boom. Whee! So that is perfect for obviously ploughing the snow. Hopefully we'll get a minifigure to drive it a bit later on, but that's the first thing out. of the Lego Advent Calendar. A snowplow. That's exciting, isn't it, kids? Okay, we've had some fun with the Lego. Now it's time for some education with the British Isles at Christmas Advent Calendar. So for any of you unfamiliar with the shape of countries, this is what we call the British Isles, comprising of Scotland, England, Wales, Northern Ireland and Ireland. And there are a few tiny islands off just down here, which there, can you see just down where my finger is? That's the Isle of Wight, where I holidayed. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember now. So, number 1 is here, right down at the bottom, and that's in Cornwall. So let's see which one of these we need to pop into number 1. And here it is. If I can, let me just adjust myself. There we go. I'm all upside down. I will get better as the days go by with these, I can assure you. I can't even see where my finger is. Oh, it's there, look, that's it, that's my finger. There we go, number 1 is the Eden Project. So let's just remove that. Pop it out and we'll see what it says about the Eden Project. There we go, remove it. And we'll pop that on the map. There we go, that's where the Eden Project is. And that's located in Cornwall. On the back of the calendar we've got some information about each location. So here at number 1, Eden Project. This valuable research centre was completed in May 2000. Its characteristic domes provide diverse growing conditions for the thousands of plants on display. So there you go, that's day 1 of the British Isles at Christmas Advent Calendar. The Eden Project in Cornwall. Okay, so I've tickled my taste buds with some chocolate, had fun with Lego, got a little bit of education with the British Isles at Christmas calendar, and now it's time to sniff in a Christmas scent with the Yankee Candle Christmas Advent Calendar. Ah, it opens up like this. Very nice, isn't it? Very festive opening. Like a big book. I love these red and golds. Very traditional. Oh, I can smell it already. Very traditional Christmas colour scheme. So, I think what we have to open first actually is this unnumbered window, because I think this contains the candle holder, the votive holder. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it would be. That's very nice. It's silver on the outside, but we've got, you see the stars. I think that's going to look very nice with the candle inside, because inside is gold. Look at the stars. That's lovely, isn't it? So what fragrance are we going to burn today in that holder? Right, let's find window number 1. Ah, it's just up here. There we are. Try and get it open without damaging it. Ah. Ooh, not very environmentally friendly. It's all polystyrene, obviously. It's protecting the candles. In fact, they're not all votives. I thought they were. This isn't a votive. This is a tea light. Actually, yes, possibly we only get a votive on certain days. I'm not sure about that, but well, here it is. I'll give it a sniff. It's a bit spicy. I'm not really sure what that fragrance is, but I'll pop it in the old holder and light it, and we'll see if we can get a nice aroma. You obviously won't be able to, of course. I'll just have to describe it to you. Well, looking at the back of the box and carefully hiding it so not to spoil the surprise for you for the later videos, this fragrance, the tea light I've just lit, seems to be cranberry ice, and there is another cranberry ice tea light in this box. In fact, you get 12 tea lights and 12 of the larger votive candles in this particular set, making of course 24 in all. So we'll see what happens when we open day 2's window, whether it's another tea light or one of the larger votives. Okay, we've got the final advent calendar today, the one you big boys have been waiting for, the radio control helicopter. Now, opening this up, this side of the advent calendar is where all the parts are to build that fantastic helicopter, and on this side I assume we've got the instructions to build each individual part. So we didn't get that for the Lego, or at least I didn't think. I'll have to check before the Lego advent calendar tomorrow. There may have been instructions, but I managed to work out how to assemble that quite simple snowplow model. Okay, right, let's pop that up there. And just up here is window number 1. So let's have a look what's behind it. It's a bit hard to see, but this window seems to be shaped like a helicopter, surprisingly. So possibly the first thing we get out is the main body of this radio controlled helicopter. It actually flies, I believe. Well, you'd expect it to, it's a helicopter. Gosh, this is exciting, isn't it? I'm almost wetting myself with the anticipation. Just trying to open it, no, you know, so it's not going to rip the rest of the box. So you have to do it carefully if you want to keep it nice, you know. Oh, we can just pivot it up. Ooh, look at that. It's all very technical for me, this. Oh, well, there we go. Be careful because it's obviously quite delicate. So, here we have the bare bones of what will soon become, well, in another 23 days, will soon become a fully functioning radio control helicopter. I'll just check the instructions behind flap number 1. It doesn't seem there's any assembly though. Nothing to assemble for this part. We just have to wait until tomorrow to find out what we're going to fix to the main body of this. So let's try and open this up. There we are. Ah, well, there are no instructions, there's just a picture. So I'm assuming that tomorrow, behind number 2, if there is any instructions, it'll just be printed on the back of this packaging. It won't be a separate little leaflet, it'll just be printed. It'll be a picture of what to attach and where to attach it. Well, that's the end of my first mega advent calendar opening video. Tomorrow's video won't be quite so long as this one because obviously I've explained all the advent calendars. Tomorrow it'll just be straight down to the nitty-gritty, opening window number 2 of each of these advent calendars. If you want to see me 3 times a day, you can, because I've got 3 different advent series running on 2 of my YouTube channels. So over on iBasic, at 7 AM every day you'll see a vacuum cleaner related advent video. At 1 PM on this channel every day you'll see me revealing a new happy sock, and at 7 PM on this channel you'll see me opening the windows of all of these. So that's 3 times you can see me if you want to, or you'll certainly be hearing me. I might not be showing my ugly face in every video, there's no need to. Now I've introduced you to the advent series, I can just now focus on opening up the advent calendars and slowly building the helicopter, discovering what scent we have in the Yankee Candle, trying another chocolate, building another Lego toy. And what else have we got? Oh yes, and of course seeing where else we're going to be travelling in the British Isles. I hope you've enjoyed this video. 23 more to come. Hopefully you can join me for those. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.